We are live. It is Direct Mail Monday, December 9th, 2019. Steve Sipress here. And hopefully today will be short and sweet, simple and to the point, but pretty much the most powerful concept you will ever figure out, which by watching this video, you'll quote, figure it out. But what I mean is get it through your head like I once had to do and actually put it into use, because well over 95% of business owners, in my experience working with thousands and thousands and studying tens of thousands more over the past 4 decades or so, and owning dozens of businesses myself, buying, selling, merging, you name it, almost nobody understands this concept. And pretty much, I mean, it's really not your fault, of course. It's pretty much all you see, because nobody gets the concept. So you have to be completely contrarian to be in the upper 5% of smart advertising, marketing business owners, and do it the right way, which is unlike all the masses do, which is why almost all businesses go out of business in the first 5 or 10 years, 90% or whatever. What do you want to be doing something everyone else does? Everyone else goes out of business. So cut that out. And I call it me, or we advertising. You're weing all over yourself. I mean, the start of just about everything I see, and everything you see, and likely everything you're doing, starts with yourself. We do this. Here's our name. Here's our logo. Here's a picture of our truck. Here's where we're located, how long we've been in business. That's on your business card. That's on your website. That's on your social media graphics. That's on your postcards, your phone scripts. Hi, my name is, and I'm with X company. I mean, you pretty much start every conversation, whether it's online, offline, in person, over the phone, written, social media, internet, whatever, with something about yourself. And nobody cares. I hate to break it to you. Well, I like to break it to you, because you got to get this through to yourself. Nobody cares about the name of your company or your logo until first they care what can you do for them. That's it. And they care about 99% of all your messaging should be about your target who. That's the WOW strategy. WOW, the who, the irresistible offer, and the way you get that irresistible offer in front of the ideal target who. That's WOW. In there is no me. It's not the MOW strategy. It's all about me. Or it's the I-ow strategy. I got to tell them about myself. And I, we. Stop weeing all over yourself. How many times do I have to say it before you'll stop doing it? And before you revamp everything, because I know you won't take that big leap and just go, oh, Steve, I believe it. That's because if you look around, you'll see that's what all the smart, I say all, but there's very few relatively smart marketers and advertisers. And that, by the way, that's why people come to me, because they're doing some advertising, they're getting up or down results, they're frustrated, they know they're spending too much money and it's not all working, and they're wondering why. So they come to me for help, and I help them. I help you make all of your advertising and marketing investments work a lot better than they're working now. So you have a lot more fun with it. It's a lot more fun having stuff that works and making money than being frustrated and confused and wondering what's going on. And in case I forget to say it later, you go to helpfromsteve.com and I'll help you out. I've been there. I understand. I used to do all this stuff. I used to care about spending money on a logo. And you know, I mean, I spent 3.5 years as a consultant with the Yellow Pages publisher. Just open up the Yellow Page. Yeah, they still exist. If you have an old one lying around, or open up a current one somewhere you can find, or go to yellowpages.com, you'll see almost all the ads start with me, we. The name of the company, really big on the top. I could show you all kinds of postcards and Valpak inserts and local ads, emails, phone conversations on the phone. They all starting with I, name and logo of the company. Cut it out. Most of the companies I own, and right now I own all a part of 16 different businesses, they don't even have a logo. Nobody cares. But I assure you, all the prospects for all those companies are completely aware of what my companies can do for them, how I can help solve their problems that they have, that they want a solution to. And only then, after they really believe this could be the company, the person, the whatever, that could solve my problem, then believe me, they'll take out a magnifying glass and search for the name of your company and how to contact you. That's not the, oh, I got to make my phone number really big in my ad. I used to hear that all the time at the Yellow Pages. Now I hear it all the time, not in the Yellow. So, oh, my phone number's got to be bigger. Oh, I got to pay money for a logo. I've got to put the name of my company or the name of my event really big across the top. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Like, nobody cares about the name of your company, name of your event, name of your anything, your address, your phone number, your website, your logo. Nobody cares about any of that until first they care. 99% of the space in all of your marketing should be about them, how you can solve their problem. I have a fantastic example, and then we'll end the video for today. A postcard I received. Check this out. So there's the front of the postcard. And when I say front, I mean front, the back is where the address is, right? So the other side, the main side. And what's the name of this company? And where's their logo? I'll give you a hint. I could hold this up for a long time. You can pause the video. You will not find it. You will not find it anywhere, of course. And this is an oversized postcard, in case you can't tell. Do you think there's some room for them to put the name? To put the logo? Sure. Oh, I know. Somebody who's a graphic artist, if you let them design your ads, they'll say, oh, yeah, the logo goes here up in the corner. And then the name of your company goes here. In fact, the logo goes, the name of the company goes really big. And it leaves plenty of white space so it looks good and it's centered, it's nice. And, you want to really highlight the name of your company and your logo. And then you want to put your phone number really big and your website really big because that's what's important. No, that's what's not important to the recipient of the postcard. I'm sure that's important to you because you keep doing it. Keep putting your name and logo and phone number really big on your truck and your ads and your business cards. And that's pretty much all your business card is. It's me, 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 me. Here is my name of my company really big. Here's my logo. Here's my address. Here's my phone number. Me, 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 me. The recipient goes, what do I give a crap? How about give me a reason to even not throw your business card immediately in the garbage? Like, why should I keep this card? Why should I call you? That's what needs to be all over the card. And then, and only then, you don't waste any of the space, I don't suggest, with a logo. What a waste of space. I could use that space like they did here to sell, to convince me to take an action they want me to take. They're having a live auction. They are seized assets from law violators. So you've heard about this thing. Maybe you have. Drug dealers and the like and embezzlers and whatever. They steal their money, however they steal it, and then they spend it on all kinds of gaudy stuff. Then they get caught, and suddenly they got to give up everything. The government seizes it all, and then the government auctions it off. And of course, I don't know all the details of it, but in general, that's how it works. I know there's specific laws around all of it about how much time before they can auction it and blah, blah, blah. But there it is. So I'm guessing from this, and I had to turn it over to see, but did I turn it over? Yeah, there's some interesting stuff on here. So I turned it over to see, what do they want me to do? Well, they want me to attend the live auction because on the back, they have the directions to the auction. They have the date, time, and the location of the auction. And then they're telling you it's free admission. So how do I get this in the camera? There it is. So they really want you to attend. They got 300 things, and they're only showing, 3, 6, I don't know, 26, maybe 30 items. This is 1/10. This is only 10% of what they got. 90% of the cool stuff they got, they're not even showing on here. But there's some cool stuff on here. Let's see what they got. They got some cool Rolex watches. They got some, I don't know, what is that? Furjo. I guess if you know what paintings are, you might know what Furjo original acrylic is. They got some rings. They got some diamond rings, emerald rings, diamond ring, diamond bracelet, a Norman Rockwell, I heard of that one. A Thomas Kincaid, I heard of that one. Oh, that's all collection. They got designer rugs, silk, another acrylic. So they got artwork, jewelry, Rolex watches, another Rolex. What's this dollar bill? Coins, currencies, music and celebrity signed memorabilia. This is from, if I could see the photo. Oh, it's the Beatles. So there's John and Paul. That's George. There's George Harrison and Paul McCartney, I believe. And there's a big picture of Paul with his mop top and some gold records, and probably these are album covers and whatever. And it's probably signed by probably both of them. Okay, so, they got something for all kinds of, this is some kind of crazy one. It looks like Abe Lincoln, sort of, but it is Lincoln in Dolly Vision. So again, art. So they got art, and they got jewelry, and they got collectibles, coins, currencies, and memorabilia. Okay, a bunch of cool stuff. What do they got on the back? Oh, a bronze statue, life size. That's a big thing there, even though they're little kids. A ring, more bronzes, and more artwork and jewelry. Okay, so I got the idea. All kinds of stuff that criminals blow all their money on and try and look, because they got to make it look, that's what they care about. How, they notice how criminals are not known for buying lots of books and attending lots of seminars and doing lots of self-improvement, bettering their lives and becoming smarter. No, everything's on the outside. Gold teeth, gold chains, gold cars, gold toilets, gold everything, gold watches, gold rings, diamonds, whatever. Okay, great. So all this gaudy stuff. However, it's likely got some great prices. What does it say? How's it described in here? It's immediate sale of recovered merchandise and seized assets will be sold piece by piece at a nominal reserve. And I know from my days of selling, I have over 10,000 feedbacks, selling thousands and tens of thousands of items on eBay, that reserve means the lowest price you'll possibly take. So the bidding doesn't start at zero. A reserve might be for a Rolex watch, $100. We'll take at least $100, $100 reserve, and then you start the bidding there. So it's a nominal reserve telling you they're going to move this stuff. It's all going to sell. So they want you to come to the auction. That's it. Boom. Now, it's around the holidays. I mean, I can think of some people I want to get some gifts for. Maybe my beautiful wife Michelle likes diamond rings, which she does, or any of this artwork or whatever. I know somebody that collects or whatever, or this and that. Yeah, I might head over to the auction. There's the date, there's the time, there's the directions in case I don't have I can't just type this address thing into a map thing on a computer or in a car like everyone does these days. They even have the directions. And that's it. Now, wait a minute. What's the name of the company that sent me this? I'm telling you, I had to get out the proverbial magnifying glass, which I have two of here, and they fit on my face. And I got to look for the name of the company and any contact information. What's the name of the company? Nobody knows. And you know what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What's the logo of the company putting on the auction? Where is it? Plenty of room for it. Oh, they could have put it right here in this black space. Yeah, that's where it goes. No, stupid. Nobody cares about the logo. Nobody cares about the name of the company. I found it, by the way. You turn over on the back. You look into this fine, small print on the bottom, and it'll tell you, we're taking a cash, check, Visa, Amex, auction, not affiliated with a government. Majority of items come from business consignments. 17.2% buyer's premium plus sales tax added to the hammer price. Hammer price is the ending price of the auction. So if you bid 1,000, you're going to pay an extra $172 plus tax. That's the premium the auctioneer gets. And all items subject to error, omissions, and withdrawal. This is known as the legal mumbo jumbo, right? And then after all the small print legal mumbo jumbo that I really got to magnify to look at, and then finally, oh, what do we see? Auction conducted by the name of the company. There it is. Auction events, phone number, 800, whatever. There it is, the name and the contact information of the person sent me this oversized, huge postcard. The business has sent me to this. The only way I could find out the name, no wasted logo, none of that BS, the name and the contact information of the actual sender of the postcard is the last thing on the very bottom in the smallest possible print that I got to hold all the way up here just to even see it. And you know what? Nobody cares. Auction events. Oh, but that's a great name. Well, we got a great name for our company. We'll call it auction events. What do? We hold auctions. Oh, that makes sense. What a great name of the company. You ought to just say that right at the top. Auction Events presents a live auction. How stupid. Nobody cares. Even though that's a great name of the company, Auction Events. This auction is presented by Auction Events. We're great at auctions. Right? Nobody cares. Oh, does it say how many? We've been around for 20 years, and we've done 658 auctions, and we've sold $8 billion worth. No one cares. This could be your first auction. You could have named the company yesterday. You could have no logo, and you just got the phone number put in, and you'll still get people to show up and buy stuff. And it's the same exact thing with your business. Nobody cares how long you've been around. Nobody cares the name of your company. Nobody cares about the logo. Nobody cares about anything until first they say, wow, what's in it for me? There's something. Now, of course, for me, I'm not going. I am not interested. And yeah, my beautiful wife Michelle likes jewelry, whatever, but not enough to like go to some auction, sit there and do whatever. And I'm not going. I predict the person going is the person saying, wow. Now, I will say, my beautiful wife Michelle, if I gave this card, she might go. My beautiful wife Michelle loves going to estate sales, which is the same thing without the auction part. There's all kinds of cool stuff. You never know what you're going to find. She comes back with all kinds of crazy stuff. Look at this. We got our sofa from an estate sale. It's a beautiful sofa. So it was like a $9,000 sofa, and we got it for only $2,000 or $3,000 or something. Okay, we had to go rent the truck, pick it up, get it picked up, or I forget what, to pay some delivery charge. She liked, and that right down to, sure, things you hang on the wall, jewelry, whatever. She loves to go to sleep. So actually, maybe she would like to go to this thing. Great. She won't care what's the name of the company, and she will certainly not care what their logo is. She won't care how long they've been in business. She won't care how many other auctions until she gets there. And when they get there, I'm sure they'll hand her some brochure about the company to reassure the people that are now about to buy that this is a reputable company. You can trust us. When you pay the money, you'll actually get the item. Blah, blah, blah. We're bonded. We're insured. All that kind of stuff. But to get the person to show up, none of that is necessary. So in your advertising and your marketing, from your business cards to your websites, to your phone scripts, to your postcards, emails, anything at all, the marketing and advertising, the attraction, the getting their attention part, nobody cares yet about the name of your company or how long you've been around or any of that crap. Save that for later when you're into the selling, when you're actually going to possibly do a transaction. Make sense? I hope it does. I hope this sinks in. And if you want help, just a lot of times people say, oh, postcards, especially oversized. Steve, I don't know what to put on there. That's why you go to helpfromsteve.com and I'll help you out. Nobody knows until they know. I ain't never done this before. You've said, oh, I got an oversized poster. That's good. I can put my logo really big here. And I'm a plumber. I got a big picture of my plumbing truck here. That proves that I'm a plumber. And I got... That's not why people are going to call you. They assume you have a truck. They assume you're licensed and bonded and insured. They assume you're locally owned. They assume you've been in business X number of years. They don't care. And you can tell them all that after they call or after you show up or on the way or, in your materials that you send them to confirm the appointment or whatever. Later, all you got to do in your advertising and marketing, first thing, get their attention, get their interest. It's all about them. It's not about you. This little tiny thing, auction events, where are they located? I don't know. How long they've been around? I don't know. And I don't care. No one cares. Just the way no one cares where you're located, how long you've been there, your logo, how much you paid for it, how pretty it is, is this a pretty postcard? Is it really pretty? The reverse black with the white, with a plain font? I mean, this is as not pretty as it gets, just some pictures of stuff. Whatever you sell, could you put a picture of what you sell? And the description, it doesn't even say how much any of it is or what year it is. Rolex what? What year? What condition is it? Nothing. Just says enough to get your attention, to get your interest. If you really got a question about that particular Rolex watch or what particular music memorabilia, call the number. You'll search with a magnifying glass like I did, and finally you'll find it. There's a number I can call up. Probably get a voicemail, but they'll call me back maybe and tell me, or they'll say, here's a website listing. Who knows? But the point of the advertising and the marketing is to get attention and interest. That's it. And to get attention and interest, you got to be all about them. Your ideal target, who? That's the first W of the WOW strategy. That's what matters. They matter. You don't matter yet at all. I hope that sinks in. That's it for Direct Mail Monday. I'll be back tomorrow with Topical Tuesday. I got a whole bunch of things that are going on topical to talk about. I'll pick one or maybe more than one, and I will be back tomorrow with that. And until then, have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Over and out. Bye-bye.